Okay, welcome. Let's look at this example or this topic, finding the number under the modulo equation. First, we looked at modulo equation, but that one was where we were finding when the modulo is not given. But in a case where modulo is given, but the number is not given, what do we do? Because here is 7x, you don't know what x is. So when you want to do this, we have two ways of doing this. In fact, there are many, but I've just picked two. So I'll use two methods. Is that okay? So in this case, this is method 1. We realize that this is mode 6. So for mode 6, if I'm to list the numbers of mode 6, it will be between 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be mode 6. Mode 6 means you shouldn't get anything that is exactly 6 or greater than 6. So the numbers that will fall under mode 6 will be from 0 up to 5. So normally we say that n minus 1. So when it's mode 6, if you put 6 here, 6 minus 1 is 5. So that is 0 to 5. Now what you are going to do here is that you are going to test this. So when I pick 7 times 0 under mode what? 6. Will I get 3? The answer here is no. Or 7 times 0 is 0. 0 mode 6 is still 0. Is that okay? Now we move on to the next one. 7 times 1 mode 6. 7 1 7. Under mode 6, we know it will be what? 1. Is that okay? Because 6 can go into 7. How many times? Just one time, remember 1. So that is it. Then we move to the next one. 7 multiplied by 2, 14. So 6. Okay, let me bring the mode. Mode 6. So 14 minus 12. Or 6 can go into 14 2 times, remember 2. Is that okay? Then 7 multiplied by 3 under mode 6. Is that okay? So 7 3 is 21. So 21 mode 6 will be 3. Then 7 multiplied by 4 mode 6. 7 multiplied by 4 mode 6. Is that okay? That is 4. Then you move on. 7 multiplied by 5 mode 6. So that is 5. So now, here we just looked at them. Which of them is giving us 3? We realize that it's only this. And which number did we multiply by the 7 to get this 3? It was also 3. Therefore, you can conclude that our x is equals to what? 3. Because we are just looking from this number. Which of them times times 7 will give us 3 under mode 6. So that's what we have just done. So we realize that the only one is what? The 3. Method 2. For the method 2 is very simple. That's 7x equals to 3 mode 6. Now here the idea is that we have to keep on adding this mode to this number here in such a way that that number that we will get here will be divisible by 7. Is that okay? So first, if I add 6 to 3, you get what? You are going to have 9. So is 9 divisible by 7? No. Then you keep on adding 6. That is 15. Is 15 divisible by 7? No. You add 6. That is 21. Is 21 divisible by 7? Yes. So here you are going to solve it like normal linear equation. So here can be written as 7x equals to 21 under mode 6. So here, what we did here was that you keep on adding the mode to this number till you get a number that is divisible by the number here. So in this case, I'm going to have 7x equals 21. Here over 7 over 7, my x is what? 3. So you see x is equals to 3. Here too, x was equals to 3. So any of the method that you are going to use will still work. Is that okay? Thank you. Now let's move to the next example. Okay, so example 2. I'm going to use the 2 method, okay? So you have to solve x plus 9 equals 3 mod 5. So which number will I add it to the 9 to give me 3 under mod 5? So here, first method. So my method 1. But the exam time, don't go and write all the 2 methods, just use one of them. So here, you know that this is mode 5. So for mode 5, the numbers will be from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? So we are going to test. So first one is going to be 0 plus 9 under mode 5. What am I going to get? 0 plus 9 is 9. 9 mode 5 is 4. Is it 3? No, it means that our x is not what? 0. Then move to the next one. 1 plus 9 under mode 5. 1 plus 9, remember, is 10. 10 mode 5 will be 0. Because 5 can go to 10 too without any remainder, so that's 0. So you're not getting 3, means that the answer is not 1. You move on. 2 plus 9 mode 5. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 mode 5 is 1. Is that okay? Then move on to 3 plus 9 mode 5. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 mode 5 is 2. Then move on to 4 plus 9 mode 5. 4 plus 9 is 13. 13 mode 5 is 3. So which one of these gave us the correct answer? Is the last one. Means that 4 is our what? Our answer. Is that okay? 4 is our answer. Means that the only number that when you add it to this 9 under mode 5 will give you 3 is 4. Now let's look at the method 2. So method 2, we are going to have x plus 9 equals 3 mod 5. Now here, you solve them, or you solve it just like you are solving linear equations. So here, we are going to have x equals to 3 minus 9 mod 5. So x equals to 3 minus 9 is negative 6 mod 5. Now remember, when you have negative number like that, under any mode, you add the mode to it. So you have to add 5 to this one. That will give me negative 1 mod 5. So, if I add this one, I'm still getting negative. I have to get positive. So I'll add another 5 to it. That will give us what? 4. Negative 1 plus that is 4. So that is the answer. So anyone that you use, you still get the same answer. Is that okay? Yes. Now let's look at the last and final example under this one. For this one, that will be a final example under this. I'm going to use the 2 method again. So the first method, but I've already said that the method, you can use the one you think you're okay with it. So the first one, because you are working under mode 4, you are going to write the number from 0, 1, 2, 3. So 0 to 3, right? It's under mode 4, so you don't have to see 4 here. What are you going to do again? You are now going to substitute all this one into this to test. You know that 5 squared is 25, right? So you are going to have Okay, let me repeat. 5 squared plus 0 squared mod 4. Will I get 2? You know that 5 squared is 25. 25 plus 0 is still 25. 25 mod 4 will give us 1. Then 5 squared plus 1 squared will give us under mod 4. 5 squared is 25 plus 1, 26. So 26, this will give us 2. Then move on. 5 squared plus 2 squared mod 4. So this one, 25 plus 4 is 29. This one will also give us 1. Then the last one, which is the 3. So 5 squared plus 3 squared mod 4. So let's see, that will be 25 plus 9. So here 2 will give us 2. Is that okay? 25 plus 9 mod 4 will give us 2. Now after getting this one, we are going to look at this, the one that is giving us 2. So here you realize that we are getting 2 here and here. Means that our x is 1 and x is what? 3. So the answer will be 1 and what? 3. Now let's use the other approach. For the other approach, we have 5 squared plus x squared equals to 2. Now 5 squared is 25 plus x squared equals 2. X squared equals 2 minus 25. X squared is equals to 2 minus 25 will give us negative 23. But remember, we are operating under mod 4. So x squared will give us 1. Negative 23 mod 4 will give us 1. Positive 1. Is that okay? Now you take square root on both sides. So x squared is equals to plus or minus square root of 1. Now put it in your mind that anytime you are taking a square root of anything, it should be plus or minus. Is that okay? If you are done with it and you are not interested in the negative, you write your positive answer. Now this one will go with this, so that I have x to be plus or minus 1. Square root of 1 is 1. So it means that x is equals to 1 or x is equals to negative 1. But in this case, you don't need to get negative 1 because for modulo, it's always positive. So here is under mod what? 4. So negative 1 mod 4 will be 3. You just add positive 4 to the negative 1. That will give you 3. So the answer will be x equals to 1 and x equals to what? 3. Which is the same thing here. Is that okay? Very good. So that's the last example. Now let's move on to the next question or the next topic.